Hey guys, just put into Immuno Labs. It's 2018, and obviously we all have New Year's resolutions. Now, the number one New Year resolution most of the time for people is to lose weight. And when it comes to losing weight, there's millions of ways that you can go around it. So I decided to do some research and find out what's the best way to plan your diet and what is the best diet for you. And what I came out to is that there's millions of ways to take that road, but none of those roads are customized to yourself. Now, coming to Immuno Labs, they're going to be able to tell me what I should be eating and what I shouldn't be eating. So let's go and find out.
Hi, Felipe. I have an appointment with Boone.
Okay, if you could sign in with them, please.
Sure.
Here's your pass.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, Boone. Nice to see you.
Good to have you as well. All right, let's go in. Let's get you tested.
Awesome.
Felipe, thank you so much for coming in. As we were chatting earlier, 2018, new year, new you, right?
That's it. Everybody's writing down what they got to do for this year.
Yeah,
So.
it's the big thing, and I'm sure you're aware that the number one resolution of 2018 is actually to lose weight. The challenge is, what should you do, right? What should I eat? What should I not? You had a friend that was on some kind of a diet or just got on one?
I was just talking, with somebody about it, and they're fasting now. It's like the fasting has become like a new thing now.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you don't eat, you're definitely going to lose some weight. But for us, the bigger thing is making sure that you actually feel good too. So what I want to know is, I want to better understand some of the symptoms that you have going on. So this is our symptom checklist. From this, we'll have a better idea of which one of our tests will actually benefit you. So ideally, we'd love you to do all of our tests, but realistically, we want to give you the test that's actually going to give the insight that you need. So we're first going to have you fill this out,
Okay.
then we're going to review it, and then we'll recommend which testing will actually help you with the various symptoms that you have going on. After that, we're then going to take you to our blood draw location, which is just down the hall, and we're going to have Sarah, our amazing teammate, draw your blood right here in-house, and then we're going to get everything plated so we can begin testing tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll begin the testing, and then 48 to 72 hours later, we'll have all the results emailed to you instantly, and then we can chat about, what do I do? Have these results, now what's the next step?
Perfect.
So first, we'll have you fill this out.
Awesome.
Alright guys, so here comes the fun part. Actually, I hate needles, but Sarah has actually assured me that it's only going to be 2 of these, and it's a really quick process, so I'm okay with it. So as soon as we finish, I'll check back with you guys.
Well, Felipe, after going through your symptom checklist, we realized that we're going to run the gamut of tests that we have to offer, because we want to find out exactly what's going on. We want to help you with, what food should I be avoiding? What's causing a reactivity? Then also, what's going on with my internal gut flora? Am I having a candida overgrowth? Is there H. pylori, which majority of the population has? It's just dormant like a volcano, but it can trigger ulcers. So, do you have H. pylori? Also, we'll look at total IgE, which is going to find out do you have immediate allergies or not. Then we're also going to dive deeper into the individual parts of egg, which is egg white and egg yolk. Then we're also going to be looking at the individual parts of milk, which basically comes down to being whey and casein. Then also lactoferrin, but that mainly is looking for irritable bowel disease reactivities. So we're going to be diving in really deeply to figure out what's going on in your unique body so that you can then apply that to any diet you want to be on. So go ahead.
And that's really important for me, Boone, because obviously, I'm always on the road.
Yeah.
And being on a pescatarian diet where, eggs is very important for me because I eat them a lot. So, breakfast, eggs is usually what I have in the morning. So knowing whether or not that's going to be good for me. Milk, the same thing. And also protein shakes and stuff like that. Whey protein is the number one ingredient. So I might be putting something in that I think is good for me, but in reality it's not. So
that's the challenge.
It's really exciting to see what this turns out to be.
Yeah. And we're here to help you, right? So aside from just getting tested and having the results that helps guide you towards what to do, a big challenge that people first have when they get tested is, well, what do I do? Like what's my next step? Or if I have a challenge, what do I do then? So I want to have eggs in the morning. I came up reactive to eggs. What do I eat now? We have someone that can actually help you support, on the phone, email, pretty much 24/7. Whenever you need them, they'll be able to get back to you quickly and tell you, all right, if you're reactive to eggs, or as I was reactive to wheat, I had to cut my, awesome avocado toast, right?
That's going to be a hard one.
So I had to cut that. But she helped me understand, hey, you can still have this other type of bread, which is wheat-free and doesn't have the other items that you're reactive to. So that helped me understand how I can still keep my lifestyle to a certain extent and keep the foods I enjoy, but just modify a little bit, right? Which I then feel better, and it kind of helps self-perpetuate itself.
Awesome. And Boone, just talking about it just a little bit with the airline guys, I have friends all over the country. So if they want to do this, is there a way to do this from anywhere in the country, or do you actually have to come to the lab to do it here?
Yeah. So in the laboratory, it's really easy for us to chat here and then have you go down the hall and draw your blood. But for people who aren't physically in this area, they can easily receive one of our test kits. Within our test kit, we actually have everything that they need to have their blood tested. So we'll schedule either a mobile phlebotomist to meet them at their home, maybe airport. I don't know if they let someone in with the needles in the airport.
Probably not.
Yeah, but they'll be in their hotel room. They can easily meet them there, and we've done that before. They'll draw their blood, put everything back into this box. Everything's in here that we need to collect the blood, store it, and then have it shipped back to us. We pay that cost because we want to make sure the blood gets back and we can perform the testing. So
Perfect.
Anywhere in the world, we can draw someone, have the testing come back to this laboratory that we're in right now, and then we can produce the results and email out to that individual.
Which is a pretty cool lab, by the way. I wish everybody can come here, but at least they have the option to do it, from anywhere in the world. But pretty nice to be here. Thank you, Boone.
Thank you.
All right, let's see those results.
Absolutely.